Have you ever seen something online that looked like an incredible deal? And maybe it was, perhaps a tool set, a television, perhaps a pair of shoes or something expensive selling for an unbelievably cheap price. And for just a second, you think, wow, that's a great price. That's a great deal. But here's the problem. Some of those websites are fake, and some people don't realize it until their money is gone. Now, their card gets charged or the package never shows up. Stay with me for just a few minutes and I'm going to show you how to shop safely on your phone and avoid some very expensive mistakes. Welcome to Technology After 50. No swearing. Today we're talking about safe online shopping on your phone. Now, 50 years ago, if you wanted to buy something, you usually walked into a store and you could see the product. You could talk to someone. You could pick it up, hold it in your hands before spending your money. And if a place looked kind of sketchy or suspicious, you simply walked away. Now, think about today. We shop from our couch or our favorite chair, from a restaurant or a waiting room, and we do it all by using our phone. And while that's incredibly convenient, it also means scammers can build fake stores that look completely real. And some of them even look professional and they have fake reviews and some copy real company logos and all they need is one thing, and that's your payment information. And the good news is there's some simple ways to protect yourself. Okay, let's go shopping safely. And don't worry, we're going to do it one button at a time. Now, be careful with too good to be true deals because that's the biggest warning sign. And if something normally costs $500 and suddenly it's selling for $49.95, that's a giant red flag. Now, sometimes sales are real, but scammers know people love a bargain, so they create fake listings with unbelievably low prices to get clicks. Simple rule is if the deal feels unbelievable, slow down. Tip number 2, look at the website address. Before entering any information, look carefully at the website's name. Scam sites often use addresses that look close to what the real company's name might be. For example, instead of saying Amazon.com, it might say Amazon-shop.net. Or instead of Walmart.com, it might be WalmartDealsNow.com. That's a big warning sign. Look for something that says HTTPS. It's going to be at the very top of the screen where you usually type information in to pull up a site. You should usually see a little lock symbol next to that HTTPS. And the website should start with HTTPS. That means that the connection is secure. Now, let me be clear. A lock symbol does not guarantee the site is honest. But if there is no lock, I would absolutely avoid entering any kind of payment information onto that site. Tip number 3, don't shop through random texts or emails. Now, this is important. A lot of fake shopping scams begin with text messages, Facebook ads, or random emails. You see something flashy. You tap on it and suddenly you're on a fake website. Instead, go directly to the trusted website yourself. Type them in manually if possible and see if you could find that deal on the website. So if it's advertising on some kind of random ad on Amazon for $29, but when you go to Amazon's site, that particular item is showing $199, well, chances are I'd stay away from it. Tip number 4, check reviews carefully. Now, reviews can help, but fake stores often have, guess what kind of reviews? Yep, you got it. Fake stores have fake reviews. So don't just look at the stars and don't just look at the ratings. Actually read the reviews. And if you begin to see that every review sounds overly perfect, repetitive, or oddly written, or maybe you even see reviews that look strangely the same, walk away. Tip number 5, use credit cards when possible. Credit cards usually offer better fraud protection than debit cards. And that matters because if something goes wrong, it's often much easier to dispute charges on a credit card than it is on a debit card. Watch for pressure. Scam websites love that urgency. And as we've talked about hacking and spam, and now we're talking about getting duped, so to speak, shopping, there's one common theme. The scam websites want to make you feel like you need to do something and you need to do it now. They say things like only 2 left, or it might say something like sale ends in 5 minutes and there's a counter counting it down. Or it might say something like, well, you better act now. Now, they want you to rush because people who are rushed don't check things out carefully. So slow down, ignore those phrases to make you want to act quickly, and just kind of take your time. And if it feels kind of suspicious, walk away. Tip number 7, avoid saving card information everywhere. Save your payment information, many sites will ask. Sometimes that's okay on a trusted site, and I've got credit card information saved on certain reputable sites that I shop on. But that's okay, but make sure it's only on a trusted site where you save your payment information. Don't save your card on every random website you visit, especially unknown ones. And tip 8, keep your receipts and confirmation emails. If something goes wrong, you'll want proof. So keep receipts, keep those order numbers, confirmation emails, at least until the item has arrived. Number 9, use trusted shopping apps. It's usually safe to use apps like Amazon or Walmart, Target, or eBay. Those are okay. But when you're shopping through some random website you never heard of, I would be very leery of doing that. Tip number 10, trust your instincts. If something feels off, leave the site. Maybe the wording just looks odd, the prices are unrealistic, the site feels rushed and sloppy. Listen to those feelings you got. If you're having feelings that this doesn't sound quite right, walk away. So let's say you see an ad on Facebook. Brand new $1,200 electric scooter, today only $79. And you think to yourself, man, my grandkids would really love that. But then you stop and you looked at that price again, $1,200 electric scooter for $79. That should immediately make you suspicious because scammers know excitement very often can override caution. So, and again, walk away. So what do you do if you think you got scammed? Well, if you've already entered your payment information, first contact your bank or your credit card company. Let them know what's taken place and start working through the process of perhaps either getting your money back or they can kind of help you in that process. Second, monitor your charges very carefully. Make sure you know where your money is going. So if you see a charge come through on your credit card, you'll know if you actually made that charge or you didn't. Thirdly, change passwords if you need to. And if you download anything from a site that you think is sketchy, and go back and delete it immediately. So in review, let's keep it simple. Number 1, be careful with unbelievable deals. Number 2, Check the website address carefully. Number 3, look for that HTTPS and the lock symbol. Number 4, avoid shopping through random texts and emails. Number 5, read reviews carefully. Number 6, use credit cards when possible. Number 7, don't rush because of fake urgency. Number 8, trust your instincts. Now, shopping on your phone can be incredibly convenient, but scammers know that too, and they create these fake stores designed to create the excitement and the urgency, and simply so they can get your payment information. Good news, most scams become much easier to spot when you slow down, you check it out carefully, and you know what to look for. Now, if this has helped you, consider subscribing and give us a like, that little thumbs up symbol down at the bottom. This is Technology After 50. No swearing. We're figuring out technology one button at a time. I'm Doug. Have a great day.